This is Sana'a, the capital of Yemen. Now in the grip of sectarian fighting that most recently left more than 130 dead in a suicide bombing. The violence was inflamed when Houthi Rebels, an insurgent group that most people never even heard of, seized full control of the city in January.
جريدة النيويورك تايمز.
Frankly, I'm not exactly sure what to call this. A coup, an uprising, a revolution? But when the Houthis took over, the president resigned. Now the country is leaderless and divided. By the way, this is me. I am El-Naggar, and I came here during the Houthi takeover. As you can see, I'm dressed in a black abaya to blend in, but I'm still a woman reporting on the street at a time when few people understand what is really happening here. So I negotiated access where I could, but mostly, I just went with it. That chant is aggressive, I know, and the guns are definitely intimidating. But let me explain. The Houthis, a Shiite sect, also distance themselves from Sunni terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS. They are critical of the United States, but they told me what they're really angry about are the American-backed dictators in the region. Wait a second. This is a good place to explain something. You see that bulge in this guy's cheek? That's qat. It's a plant Yemenis have chewed for thousands of years. It's a mild stimulant, kind of like drinking a couple of Red Bulls. Trust me, you'll see it everywhere. Okay, back to the Houthis. The Houthis are popular now, but they're mostly young and untested. They're trying to consolidate their power, but most Yemenis have more immediate problems. The country is the poorest in the Arab world, and the government can't meet basic needs. There's a shortage of cooking fuel and electricity, and unemployment runs high. But water, to be sure, is everyone's worry. Some forecasters say Yemen will be the first country to run out. In some areas, water flows from the tap only once a month. So families need to stock up. They do it with these cans. And the cans are absolutely everywhere. And remember qat? Well, growing it is one of the biggest drains on the water supply. The shortage is so critical that people have given up on their government. They are sinking their own wells and selling water from tanker trucks throughout the city.
المويه زي ما شفت البنت تنقله في العربيه للبيت. المفروض ان الطفل يعني يكون مهيأ للجو انه يدرس ويتحصل على العلم، ما يروح يجيب ماء ويروح يشتغل.
And those frustrations are written all over the walls of Sana'a. Poverty, political dysfunction, terrorism. This street artist, Murad Subea, told me the Houthis can't address these issues without a cohesive state. His latest piece uses this ancient Yemeni symbol to call for unity, but in today's reality, that symbolism can get lost. But the Houthis are trying to bring people together, although they're doing it on their own terms. They hosted this convention to discuss what's next for Yemen, inviting tribal leaders, military commanders, professionals, just about anyone.
يعني أنت عندك البوابتين.
أيوة.
إيه البوابتين؟
النساء والإعلاميين.
طب أنا أدخل فين؟
بالنساء.
Inside the stadium, the turnout was impressive. But to me, it also felt scattered. As I listened to speakers ramble on from the podium, I wondered how an event like this could possibly translate to any real governance. And with opposition building, I don't know if Houthis like this guy have any idea what they're really up against.
إيه الأسلحة اللي معاك؟
قنبلة.
قنبلة؟
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you leave questions about my time reporting in Yemen, I'll get back to you. For now, here's more.